Hi, you guys. I'm back. Well, I did tell you I was going to talk to you a little bit about things that happened to me along the way, on the journey, on my journey to get here where I am now. So I wanted to tell you guys about group home slash nursing home slash vocational rehab or rehab itself. Well, that's where I wind up going, to a place like that, a facility like that. And there were some nice people there, just depending on what shift it was. My favorite shift was night shift and pretty much mid-evening shift. Um, like the day shift, I had this person. He was a Caucasian guy. Yeah. But he and another person would come in and get us. We would get dressed and everything, and then he would be the person that take us out on our little outings, like out to eat or to a movie, the zoo, stuff like that. I practically lived there. I was there for a very long time. It's a lot of things I needed to learn before I came home. So this one particular person, I never forget the time we went out to a movie. And mind you, I was paralyzed from my chest here down, which means I couldn't use my hands and my arms. I just couldn't. And he would come and get us loaded and take us out to the movie. One time we went to a movie and there was like just four of us. And he went and he got everybody their popcorn and their drink and their M&Ms. So he gave the three their popcorn, the M&M, and their drink. Of course, like I said, I couldn't use my hands. You guys, I think the other person that went with us, they went out to eat with us, but then somehow or another they departed when we got to the movies, or I just didn't see them anymore. So he brought the popcorn and my M&Ms. I don't know what ever went with the drink, and he just set it there on the like that wheelchair cover thing. He just set it there. I couldn't even touch it to eat it or even pick up an M&M. I couldn't. So, but the other people that was next to me that we all went out together, they were eating their popcorn and eating their M&Ms and just really enjoying the movie. Of course, it didn't matter to me because I'm kind of like in a cloud, like, what am I doing here? For reals. How did I make it here? It was just devastating. Well, I sat there that whole time with the M&Ms on that desk and the popcorn, y'all, on that desk. Never could touch it because I couldn't use my hands. I was just paralyzed from here all the way down. I couldn't use my hands. Nobody came over to put popcorn in my mouth. Nobody came over to put M&Ms in my mouth. And he was so mean. He knew that I couldn't do that. He knew I couldn't. So he came over and he just snatched the popcorn off my desk. And he just stood there right in my face and started eating my popcorn right in my face. So me with the mind state that I had, because nothing ever happened with my mind. Nothing ever happened with my mind. Not at this point. Later on I did have to go back into different other rehabs. But I knew what was going on. that I did know what was going on. I knew how I was supposed to have been treated, either good or bad. So it was definitely bad. And the reason why I'm saying this is because we we never know what's going on with our loved ones when they're in a nursing home, a group home, a rehabilitation. You guys, there's always somebody there that's going to be ugly and mean. Ugly and mean. It's just good that he didn't hit me or put his hands on me, because then I would have had to say something. I never told my family, and they never missed a day. Somebody was there every day to come in and sit with me or check on me. Somebody was. But I never told anybody how mean this second shift guy was to not just me, but to a lot of us. Because I can remember the time when he came in and I was in just taking a nap. And then I finally got a roommate that came in. She wanted to get up and go to the restroom. I think that's what it was. And it's supposed to be a he and a she to come along. But it seemed to me he was always the only one that come by himself. So he went over and he was real mean to her. He was very, very mean to her. And I'm pretty sure she didn't say anything to her family either. Because I know if I would have said something to my family, especially my oldest son, he would have went to prison for that. I know he would have. He would have just waited on that guy. He would have waited on that guy. Couldn't have nobody told him anything different. We had Natalie. I had Natalie and I had Willie. They was, like I said, 8 and 10 or 9 and 7. I have to calculate. But Shorty was old enough to really be angry, because he was really angry with the guy that caused me to flip my car. So, and then for my oldest brother, my second brother, all 4 of my brothers and sisters, if I would have told them how mean I was being treated, they would have truly did something about it. I know they would have. But I never said anything. I just prayed a lot, you guys. I was a praying person before the situation ever happened. The accident ever happened. I was a praying person. I was. But just living there like I did for so long, I've seen a lot of things that happen, and there was a lot of things that happened to me that I never said anything about. Now, the morning shift, they were really, really cool, because their job was to come in and make sure that we were dressed and ready for our rehab. So sometimes when I thought they were mean, they really weren't mean. They just needed me to get it. I needed to get it. And they trained me when I couldn't even move my arms or my hands. They trained the brain. That's how good they were. That's how good they were. My oldest brother came in from the hospital and he said, "Got to get you out of here." He said, "But you're going to a place. It's going to be very, very expensive. And it's kind of far from here. And you're going to be there for a while. Are you ready?" And I said, "I'm ready." He said, "So I got to get you out of here." And he did. He got me out, and that's where I went. That was one of the best places that I could have ever went, because they trained me very well. It was just like I said, that evening shift guy. He was just ugly and awful. And he would say things too that was ugly and awful to us. He would. And I couldn't wait till his shift was over with. Then the night shift, there were decent people that would come in on the evening shift, because we had a lot of things to do. We would go out to, like they're inside the place. We'll go to the dining room, and there'll be somebody playing the piano or somebody doing something. They would take us all down there, and I can remember when I worked for the training center, that's what I was doing for a lot of my clients, taking them down, to see something going on in the uh, dining room or even the little store that they had, you know. But with every job I believe that I had it for a reason. Because it was a stepping stone to get me ready for where I am in this second life that I'm living now. Um, yeah, like I said, the third shift, they were pretty cool. But third shift, I always had my husband there. He was always there on the third shift because he'd get off work and he'd come and he would either, if he didn't spend the night with the two kids, bringing the two kids, he would he'd come by himself. So I really didn't have a whole lot of problems with the the evening shift. I mean the night shift. And then I had my sister Opal. She wasn't too far from me. She was pretty much there every day. My mom, everybody showed up, and like weekends, everybody was there. It was like a big old party. Everybody was there. So, like I said, it takes family, you guys, to get you through things, and I'm pretty sure that anybody and everybody that have experienced a like a group home or nursing home slash therapy, physical therapy, rehab, there's going to be some bad people. And true enough, your family can't be there watching over you 24/7. So there's just some things that you have to go through and experience. You have to experience on your own. And how you handle it is the outcome of it all. If you handle it in a great, positive kind of way, you'll be okay. If you handle it in a crybaby type of way, it's going to take a lot of energy and it's going to take a lot out of you. And don't become what they call it, uh, bipolar. Don't do that. Schizo. Don't do that. Because all this stuff right here, it adds up to that. You'll think somebody trying to kill you. You'll think somebody trying to hurt you. Or you'll just think, bad, evil things. And that would be very, very awful. It's just like taking some medication. Sometimes medication they give you, it makes you hallucinate. Yeah, it will. So, yeah, you just got to keep yourself strong-willed and strong-minded, y'all. Really do. So this happened to me, and I want you guys to know my accident happened in '96. In '96, and in the midst of recovering, I wound up getting pregnant. Was I a Miss Hottie, or was it that I just had to get pregnant, or I just had to have sex? No, it really wasn't. It was me trying to be a wife to my husband. And they said themselves, I was not going to even have administration. I wasn't going to have a kid. I may not see it for 8 years. And they only gave me 8 years to live. So I still wanted to be a wife for my husband. That's what I wanted to be. A wife. Because that's what I am. A good wife. I don't care what anybody else say. That's what I am. I'm not even married. But I'm still a good wife. I'm wife material. So I was doing what I felt I need to do as a wife. And it happened. They said it wouldn't happen. But God said something else. And it happened. So you guys, I know this was like a little short story to share with you guys. But I want to get more off into sharing my life with my friends and family. Things that you guys know anything about. How I got here. how I got here, you guys. It wasn't easy. Trust and believe it wasn't easy. And then I said in the last video when I got ready to talk to you guys, I don't want you guys to have any types of pity for me. Because it wasn't pity. It was about me working, climbing that hill, sliding back down. Climbing that hill, y'all, sliding back down. And a lot of times my kids, they didn't understand it. They really didn't. They didn't understand the fight that I had to put up to get where I am today. They didn't understand it. And I don't even know if they yet understand it. And I'm going to tell you, I don't want them to even try to understand it or even try to go there. Because it was hell some days. You know, it was heaven some days. You know, it was just traveling. Traveling through, y'all. Long travel through. And sometimes I was by myself. I mean, in general. But God never left me because He said He will never leave you nor forsake you. And if you believe, you'll make it. Yeah, if you believe, you'll make it. And I could tell you too that I live to see my grandbabies. I live to see them. And I don't just have the 4 that you guys seen. I have 4 more, you guys. I have an 18-year-old, my oldest, Carrie Jr. And like I said, I have Pookie, Carrie, Anna, and Maya. Call him Pookie. That I wish that you guys would get a chance to meet. Now, they're pretty much like my oldest son. Shy. My oldest son is very, very shy, you guys. But you guys get to see.
Grandma, can you tell them that I said hi?
Come and tell them you said hi. Come around this way.
Hey, guys.
Come around this way and they can see you.
Okay.
Say, hi, guys. How you doing?
Hi, guys. How you doing?
He said, Grandma, can you tell them that I said hi? I said, you come tell them hi.
Hi, Grandma. I'll be playing with my friends, okay?
Okay.
We'll be wrestling.
Well, don't get in trouble, okay? All right. Love you.
Love you.
And I was able to see my grandbabies be born. And like I say, I have two other girls that you guys haven't seen. Two girls. And I just recently found out that I had another little girl. So, yeah, not hopefully, but I know you guys will meet them. Because I'm on my way on a whole nother journey, you guys. I got off of that bad journey, and I'm on a good journey now. Where I can just be happy to be here with you guys and share my troubles and share my goods and just be happy. I learned how to be happy. And you guys got to learn how to be happy too. I know with all the things that are going on and all the trouble that you run into, you might think, how? But yeah, there's some happiness, you guys. There is. And I'll continue to share with you guys. I will. I surely will. And you guys stay safe. And stay happy. And stay positive. That's the main thing. Positive. So, I love you guys. And I want you guys to stay happy. at least try. Try to stay happy. It doesn't matter if you got to go out and find your favorite food. You know, get you a pet. I have fishes too. Y'all haven't seen my fish. I have fish too. I have a little Chico, and I have me some fish. Sometimes when I get like down and out, and we all do, I go to the fish tank. And I see my little fishes, they just swim, swim, swim. They ain't got a worry in the world. The only thing they probably want to know is when they're going to get their next meal. Yeah, keep their house clean, their water clean. Keep their bubbly, bubbly, bubbly going. And keep them fed. And that keeps them happy. And as long as they're happy, I'm happy. So, whatever it takes, you guys, to keep you happy. I don't care if it's a Betty Boo, a stuffed doll, a Minnie. I got a Minnie too. So it don't matter what keeps you happy. Just find something gonna keep you happy. You live and then you die. So take God with you. Love you guys. And I will tune in again.